If you want to build a physique like mine and have absolutely no clue what to do, this is what I would tell my younger self. I would advise you if you have a similar starting point. Number one, buy a freaking gym membership. When I wanted to change my body, I began doing home workouts. But I didn't do them because I thought they were better or going to give me more progress than buying a gym membership. But I did it because I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid of looking bad in the gym and people judging me, thinking, oh, what a weirdo, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's fucking dumb, he's skinny. But no, this doesn't happen. When I see someone in the gym, and I've trained for 4 years now, I think, nice man, welcome to the community, man, you're gonna, good luck, have a good time. I don't think bad of them. Why would I? Because every single person has at one point been unsatisfied with how they looked, or they wanted to achieve change, they wanted something out of the gym. They didn't go to the gym just because they thought, alright, it's a fun activity. No, they wanted to change something. And they have been in your shoes. So don't be afraid of judgment. And if you just care about getting as good progress, as fast progress as possible, just get a freaking gym membership. If you don't generally enjoy working out at home, buy a freaking gym membership. You will not only stay more accountable because you will meet new persons in the gym, you make new friends, you will get drawn into a community. The gym is a community. If you're just open and social, it will be a freaking great communicating space. And you will be inspired. You will see people with better physiques than you. You will see, damn man, I can achieve this. You will see new exercises you can try, and so on. Number two, staying injury-free and being consistent is your priority number one. You want to stay injury-free and stay consistent because the longest path in fitness and achieving your dream physique is the fastest path. And the fastest path is the longest path. There are no shortcuts. You need to think long term. It will take freaking time. It won't take 1 week. You know, many people think, oh, if I just touch a dumbbell, I'll become bulky. Absolutely not. It will take a lot of time. And because we want to stay injury-free and we want to be consistent, I always recommend that you do a 3 to 4 times a week training plan instead of a 5, 6, 7 day training plan like most influencers, most YouTubers and most freaking fitness advisors say. I don't believe in that because when I trained myself 6 to 7, 5 days a week, it always ended up with injury. And because a lot of things, there are more things to life than just gym. You want the gym to complement your life, not to consume it. If you have family, a partner maybe, friends, you want to have a freaking adventure. You can just be in the gym every single day. And because you want to make it an enjoyable experience, do exercises and training splits and how often you can train according to you. If you like that exercise, freaking do it. Put it into your split. If you like bro split, don't do push-pull legs, even if the Arnold tells you to do it. Do the things you enjoy, because if you enjoy things more, it will be a lot easier to do them, meaning you will stay more consistent. You need to adapt your training according to you. You shouldn't adapt yourself according to training. That's very easy. That's how you stay consistent. Number 3, intensity over volume. Basically, the key to build muscle is pushing your muscles past their current capacity. I will say it again. Pushing your muscles past their current capacity. And you can do this with volume, with adding more sets than last week or than before, doing more weight, or just training with high intensity. And I personally have learned that if you're a natural lifter, I really prefer going with high intensity. And if you have high intensity, you will need to have less volume. So instead of doing 4, 5, 6 sets of an exercise, just do 2 freaking sets and really push the intensity up. I've done 10 times 10 on bench press just to start out a chest day, and I've done 1 set of bench press to start out a chest day. I made probably the same amount of gains, but one of them took a lot freaking longer and was a lot more fatiguing and exhausting and had a higher injury risk, and one just took a lot less time and was just a lot better even, because if you know you have 2 sets left, you can just fully focus on the set, fully focusing on doing good form, fully focusing on just training as hard as you possibly can. So instead of counting the sets, make the sets count. Number 4, form over intensity. So before training hard and prioritizing intensity, you need to learn the correct form and technique. So before you even start doing an exercise you have never done before, go to YouTube, search up the exercise name, for example, bicep curl, form, then you click it in and you watch one, this is very important, only one YouTube video, and then you implement it, you try it out. And then for 1 to 3 sessions, you just try to add a little more intensity and try to figure it out more and more. And over time you will feel very comfortable, you will get very comfortable with that technique and form, and then you can push to your full capacity, because bad form and high intensity always conclude to one thing: injury. Number 5, be aware of the woman in the red dress. Learn how to stick to something, because when you're walking down the path to your goal, you will see a beautiful woman in the red dress, and you will think for a second, you will stand there, and then you will turn around and walk the other way. There's so much information out there, and they're so easy to be thrown off your path. Every fitness influencer is pushing their own training split, they're pushing their own supplements, they're always telling you need to do that, you need to do that. But if you change up things all the time, if you change exercises and training splits and training programs and do this and warm up and stretch and everything, how the hell are your muscles supposed to adapt to that exercise and then become stronger on an exercise? And stronger means bigger. It doesn't work that way. So changing programs is totally fine, but don't do it more often than every 3 months or 12 weeks. Most programs are this long. They're planned out to be 12 weeks long. So don't just switch up every 2-3 weeks because you think you found something better. You just, yeah man, this is freaking epic. This super PPL 3000 split, it's gonna make me gain so much muscle. Then you do it for 1-2 weeks and you feel like, damn, this is trash. And then you see a new bro split 3500. Let's go, we try this one. All right, last one, number 6. Food is more important than you think. And it's not only about calories. You probably know this, but if you're skinny, you need to eat more. You need to do a bulk. And if you're fat, you probably need to cut or just do a maintenance. Bulking basically means that you need to consume more calories than your body needs throughout the day. And cutting basically means that you consume less calories than your body actually needs, so it will use up the fat instead. But you probably know this. But what I always want to say is, don't just put trash food into your system. Even if you want to bulk, don't eat a heck ton of sweets, don't eat freaking fast food, don't eat all this shit food, because now it's gonna make you perform worse, because the things you put into your body, they can also come out. You will feel worse, you'll have worse performance, your skin will look shit. Everything is just worse if you eat bad food. So even if you're on a bulk, eat clean and good food. And for goddamn it, use a freaking calorie calculator. Go into calculator.net, go to the calorie calculator, put in your age, height, weight, and calculate how many calories you need. And then just track your calorie intake, your foods, for 1 to 2 days. This applies to both skinny and fat people, because then you will know how many calories you actually eat a day, how many calories is in that food. And because most people, they just eat foods, the same foods regularly. So you will know which foods are good, which foods are bad. This is everything. If you just follow these 6 things, you'll be better. You will make a lot of progress, and a lot faster progress than I did, because I basically did everything I've told you not to do, I've done, and everything I told you to do, I learned the hard way. So thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.